Today we're going to learn how to show a visually impaired student or a child that is blind or has very little sight how to wash their hands properly. Okay, so today we have Lucy. Lucy, I want you to show me how you wash your hands. First, I'm going to show you, here's our faucet. Okay, we got a big faucet. Here's the knobs. To the right of that, we have our soap, antibacterial soap, and we have our paper towels. So show me how you wash your hands on a normal basis. You know how to adjust the water temperature? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and wash your hands like you normally do. Okay, well that's not too bad. But now that we have COVID and we have lots of germs, we need to really be able to make sure that we're getting all the germs. And even on a regular basis, we want to make sure we're getting all the germs off, okay? So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how we wash our hands to get all the germs off really, really good. So first here's your palm on both your hands. So we need to know what our hand parts are called, right? Palm, our back of our hands, and then we know in between our fingers, okay? We get all the germs off, all right? So do you think you can adjust that water temperature by yourself, or do you need help?
I can adjust.
You can do it? All right, go ahead now. We need a little bit of warm water this time, so you need a little warm and a little cold. Get some cold water. So remember, if you have a student that can't adjust the water temperature, you might want to check it. You don't want them to have hot water. All right, go ahead and wet your hands. All right, so we're going to use a little bit of a hand-over-hand technique for a student that really needs help. All right, so we're going to get some soap. All right, so we're going to do 2 pumps. 1, 2, that's enough. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to rub our hands together. This is for a student who really needs help understanding how to wash their hands. So we're going to rub our hands together. Now we're going to wash the back of our hands. Got to make sure we get the backs real good. Okay, let's do the other side. Good job. So you notice I'm showing her how to actually scrub her hands. Now let's do in between our fingers. So you're going to put your fingers in there. See how I'm showing her in between? Now we're going to switch hands and she's going to do the other hand just the same way, in between. And you really want to make sure you get lots of soap bubbles. Make sure your hands are real slippery with that soap. Get those palms again really good. Now let's rinse those hands off. And when we rinse our hands, all right, good, Lucy. Make sure you get all those soap bubbles off of your hands. Oh, good job. Now we're going to reach over and we're going to get some paper towels. And don't turn that faucet off yet. Get some paper towels, and I want you to dry your hands really good. There you go. Make sure you dry in between your fingers. And you can just set your paper towel to the side for now. As soon as you dry off. Now grab one more clean paper towel, and we're going to take one more paper towel to turn off the faucet. Wrong? Is it turn? No, go the other way. Okay, get the other handle. Good job. All right, make sure your hands are dry. We don't want any soap on our hands. All right, now what I'm going to have Lucy do is I'm just going to give her direction to wash her hands, and she's going to try it by herself. But we want to do it for 20 seconds. And of course, it's hard to do that when you're first teaching them. So right now, I'm going to have her do it. And Lucy, I'm going to count for 20 seconds because we want to do it for 20 seconds. And I think you can count, but I'm going to have you count later. We're just going to do it right now and I'll count, okay? So go ahead and turn your water on again. Make sure you get a little cold water. You don't want to burn yourself. Can you check it to make sure it's not too hot? Good job. All right, remember where the soap is? Can you get 2 pumps of soap? All right. Now go ahead. Let me see how you can wash your hands. Good job. Oh, you got the back. Good. Don't forget the other hand. Get in between those fingers. Oh, that's great. Oh, we forgot to count. That's okay. We're going to count right now.
I got
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi, 15 Mississippi, 16 Mississippi, 17 Mississippi, 18 Mississippi, 19 Mississippi, 20 Mississippi. Oh, good job. Rinse your hands off. So even though I forgot to count at the beginning, that's okay. We just got an extra few seconds in. But we can teach the children to count, or we could even have a little timer that someone can set if they're working with them. All right, go ahead and dry your hands off. All right, and get one more clean paper towel to shut off our faucet. Great job.